Fuck! Alright, we're going. Sorry, Potato. We're going. This is Keno. He's a Junkrat. 1673. We're gonna have to speed run these reviews. Potato, I would like you to do one review at a time, please. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this. Oh, Bastion. So already I would say, at least look at your target. Actually, I like that. That trap's unneeded, but it's a good idea to watch your ass like that. Alright, this is I like this angle a lot better. Okay. I would get over there now. Get over there. Your team's in there. He was really planning that out. Alright, there you go. Oh! Trap. Perfect. That was like I called it. Get in there. Perfect. This is going well. I like that's a good throw. It hit the bell, so that sucks, but I mean it was a good idea. Oh, you got away with it.
Timing's overrated.
I would actually use alt. Yep, at that point I would ult. I would have set right up on this bell. Oh. You could have set up right on this bell when the Bastion, once he got out of tank mode, you could have set here to get a better, quicker angle on him. While you were here, you could go up and over the bell. But where you were at, if you immediately tired, took it around the corner, you could have killed him. Is there an honor review today? I don't know. He's a low SR, so I think he just doesn't have a full grasp on properly mine jumping. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence. So as your team has the choke, push through. Right now, this is 10 seconds where you haven't been doing anything. Flunking pretty far. Hope you get something. I guess you did. Easiest way to upload a vid from Xbox? I actually have no idea on that one. People have done it for Xbox and PlayStation, but I've never looked in how to do it.
Timing's overrated.
Those shots aren't gonna get much. So you hear a soldier up here, get ready. Yep. Perfect. Push through, trap. So this is one of the ways to make a choke point in a map that doesn't exist. So here's the point. Here's that little backboard deal. There's the staircase, right? Here's another staircase. And then here's that little high ground area. I say little, this is that massive high ground area. So, when you're here, and you're shooting this way, that's actually quite hard to hit. These are quite hard spots to hit, but guess what? If you ran down here, threw a trap right here, right outside their spawn, which is a high chance of hitting, you now have a choke point, right? They're going to be going left and right, left and right, left and right. They're moving this way along your side. Now, this shot is easy to make. Your other option would be to immediately trap down low, and then as you hear people walking up the staircase, you know, shoot stuff down. But you just have to have good hearing for that. But I know it seems counterintuitive at first that going deeper in is safer, but sometimes being that far deep in is a lot safer.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is charging. Oh, you really
So see what you can get here. Don't shoot at him. I would actually go straight on the point for this one.
My ultimate is almost ready.
No one's watching you.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Yep. Oh, good move. Tire around the corner. And she's at full health again. Don't need the health? Alright. Melee. Ah, good job. So throw out a trap. Fall back. And again, this is one of those times where you stayed a little bit too far back. You tried to be so uncommitted that you gave up the point. The truth is you could have helped that point a lot more. Good job. Oh, now you're dead. So get on the point now. People that have watched me play before, I will hide right here and I will trap here and wait for people to come on. You can trap down low, you can trap up high, but get yourself against this board. You have to stop playing back so far. Why don't you create some part overlays of the maps you don't have to redraw them every time? Because I like redrawing them every time. If you didn't know this, I'm a great artiste. And my drawings are work of art because I'm an artiste. Also, there's no really good to get above shot maps. Just for the record, like, don't shoot directly out there that much. Like, the first time they come out of spawn, that's great. But if you shoot over, aim for this. There's going to be a light pole, I believe it is. Either way, there's a round gray object. Right, there it is. This. The power pole. That's what you gotta hit. Bounce it back behind them. Good job. Did you hit her? You hit her once. That's gonna be difficult to hit. The Pharaoh? I was about to say the Pharaoh's right next to you. Oh, you got her. And I would alt. Good job. You knew something was going on. Was that an... Okay, that was an allied mercy. Melee. Took too long. Oh, good job. She's over to your upper left. Big shot! Oh, I saw that coming from a mile away.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate's ready.
So far, so good. I do like the change of pace. I would actually put the trap right below you. And that is one reason why it's dangerous to be on the left side. I don't mind being on the left side, but I will just... I will usually trap it, shoot essentially one clip worth outside of it, and then I'll probably go right back to the right side.
My ultimate's ready.
Nope.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruction.
Something's behind you. Okay, Hog killed him. Yeah. You trying to be a great Junkrat?
Ultimate ready.
That Pharaoh's up here. Oh, she's stuck. Oh, she flew upwards. Good job. Oh, she dodged it.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this.
30 seconds remaining.
Get the health. Tire. Okay, so this is one of those times where like a lot of shit's going on. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's all you needed to do. Watch for the Reinhardt coming in right now. Yep. Oh. What? Aww. Oh, May. That was adorable.
Never die for a price.
Defend the objective.
That May was priceless. He's like, alright, if I do this here and I do this here, I can get over there really, really quick. And it's like, you wasted 5 seconds, and it would have been faster if you just ran around the normal way. I see what you're going for, but you gotta be more accurate. Oh. And they got it.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective
Riptide ready to roll.
And now comes,
I'm back in the fight.
I think would be the easiest defense for Junkrat. As for effectiveness, for how much effort it takes,
Timing's overrated.
I think Anubis, not Anubis, Hanamura Point 2 is, it is the easiest to be the most effective with Junkrat here. You need to work on your angles, that's for sure. Something came up behind you. The Pharah. Am I hearing that right? I heard her fly in the room back there. There you go. Use those pillars to your advantage. Keep shooting. Higher. Got her. You got her. Throw it. Oh! Oh, that was so close. That's a good one. Oh, I thought that was good. That was looking good, guys.
Defend the objective. My ultimate's ready.
He failed to place trap 3 times? At least he's throwing traps out often. And even though sometimes he's placing a trap on his trap, like, I do that. Like, that's fine. Just use it. It's a bigger it's a lot bigger problem to get someone to use abilities more than it is to use them correctly. Constantly at lower SRs, it's just they just don't use abilities. That's all there is to it. That was a fine. I think that was a fine use of Riptire there. He just needs to get on point, because yeah, okay, that's why. So like, they were attacking. He killed one. It would have been great if he saw that the point was getting taken and stopped like mucking around with the diva.
Fire is charging.
Here we go. Brilliant, is it selfish to insta-lock a character? No, it's not. Why isn't it selfish? Because if people tell me not to play what I want to play, they're telling me to play the game their way. While if I play the game my way, I'm telling them to play my way. Both parties are equally selfish. One just sounds nicer because they're saying they're doing it for the team. And the truth is that that's bullshit. They're just doing it for themselves. So it all comes down to everyone wants everyone else to play their way. In which case, one tricking or picking a class instantly is not any more or less selfish than everyone else. If everyone else says they're selfish, then yes, it is selfish, but at the same time, it's just equally as selfish as everyone else. Is there an accuracy you want to aim for as Junkrat? God, no. Do not. Yeah, no. No. Your job is area denial. It's not... I'm surprised he survived that. He trapped? He must have got healed really hard. Put it right on Diva. Okay, that was a better one. Good call. Get on point. Stop. This is one of those things where like you take the long way for no reason. It's like just get on the point, get near the point. Do stuff like that. How often do people take Junkrat? Very rarely. You only review losses or review very, very close games, even if I win. I'll just say I don't review stomps because you can't learn anything from them. If it looks like a stomp, I will just axe it. I'm not going to watch it and be like, oh, that was very close, or, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to take a general idea from it and just, yeah, not do it or do it. This is a little bit passive for me, but you got one pick, get in there. You seem a bit obsessed about... Yeah, your team's on point, like you have to be assisting him right now. Get... Stop. Ugh. This is... Alright, alright. Remember when I said the reason... When I double jump, that is not a technique you need to learn to get good. What it is just knowing fundamentals and how to do something, and that just... It's an abstract view of fundamentals. That's all double mind jump is. And the more important reason of double jumping is why I do it and where I do it and how I do it, rather than how I do it. If you do not understand the fundamentals of a technique, that technique is useless. Straight up to it. Right here is pretty much the sum of, and I don't mean to pick on this guy at all. This is what people, and it may seem really obvious right here, but, and I don't even want to say a number like Grandmaster and down, because Grandmaster people do this too. This is the problem with fucking people in Overwatch. Is that they're like, oh, I gotta do this technique because it's cool. No. What you have to do is get on the fucking point. You have to get into combat, constantly be in combat. Every second you're away from combat, less information, less damage, less being useful. He could have been on the point. He could have killed the Junkrat that just killed his entire team. He could have been doing X, Y, and Z. But he was so focused on doing this cool technique that he has yet to even think, should I do it? You know, like, what should I do this? Remember, grinding down technique. Square, octagon, circle. You have to wear down technique to the point where it's only bare bones. Right here, this is just all fat. Right. Two people are still in there fighting, and he's still fucking around. He could have used 2 concussive grenades in a fight. He could have used a trap, maybe 2 traps. His entire team went through the main choke, so going above this left route does nothing. Attack the objective. Man, why are you saying that? This guy should have been attacking the objective. You know what I mean? Trap. Whenever you're above someone, trap. This seems to be the long way, but sure. It's right to your left. It's right to your left. You have to get on it. Trap, go to it. Get on top of it. There we go. That works. Just alt. Oh man. That's one of those times you just need to alt. Let's see what happens. D.Va against D-Mech. Can they get another person on point in time? Wait, Mini D.Va hasn't died yet. There you go. So, not bad for 1600 SR, right? His accuracy, I would say, was fine. His positioning was fine. The only thing I would say in positioning is get up to the highest ground. That is on the first point of Hanamura, get on top of the building. He was just below it. But on point 2, he was in the right spots I think every time. He just got caught up with the D.Va the first time. Logistics, ability usage, trap more. Again, this is number one complaint I have with all Junkrats in the game right now. No one traps enough. Just trap more. No one. I've yet to have a review. I've yet to see another Junkrat ever trap enough. Also, a good rule is if you have the high ground, trap low ground. Logistics. What was his decision making like? I think his ults are fine. I would use him differently, but that's me. I'm like 3,000 points above this guy, so I mean, there's no. We're gonna have different decision making, and I don't think he did. I think his decisions weren't any more or less greater than what I would do. I would use it a different way, and sometimes I would take a riskier tire chance. But that's my playstyle. Like I'm pretty high risk. Information, I don't think there was anything information-wise he was doing wrong. I mean, you could say the second point when he was messing with the diva and he... Oh! Now I remember. Now I remember. Yeah, no, your positioning was fucked up. On defense, your positioning was fine. But on attack, you were so passive. Too passive. You tried to play the safe game so much that you had little effect on combat. Also, what I just grilled him into, and I guess that would be action. Yeah, that'd be action. It'd be action and logistics. Is get on the point. What am I thinking? I was just grilling the guy for this. If your entire team goes through the main path and they get on the point, and you're sitting here just trying to get up through this cool way that provides zero strategic advantage because your team has taken the point, stop fucking around. Stop. Yeah, you're over here doing nothing. You can attack into like the way they come from. Like that's better. Anything's better than sitting back here doing nothing. But yeah, also too passive on attack. You played so safe that nothing happened. And I know it seems scary to dive in super deep onto the point or even past the point, but that's actually where you're going to be most effective. Especially on Hanamura point 2 where you're just like below that edge and you're just pissing them off. At a certain point, you have to throw caution into the wind and get in there. That's all there is to it. So be more aggressive when aggression is needed. The problem is you don't want to always be aggressive because then you just die a lot. Refined aggression. Actually, refined aggression is one of the most important things in Overwatch. Yeah. Trap more, get on point, stop fucking around with some cool jumps. That being said, information-wise, work on cool jumps. Yeah, well, fuck it, we'll say it. Work on cool jumps. You know, go into a bot game and you do it. Like, practice those jumps. You fucked it up enough that you should... That would warrant a, hey, I need to work on this. So work on it. Put no cooldowns on. Just figure out how to move in Overwatch. You're going to learn it through Junkrat, but the Overwatch movement skills that you get through Junkrat are pretty much universal. I mean, not everyone has, you know, an explosive they can jump off of, but that distance, that speed, that loftiness, all of these are how the Overwatch engine works. So understanding more into that is great. Prep more, get on point, too passive. I guess getting on point is also for the passivity type deal, all both offense and defense wise. I guess this would actually fall down. This entire stuff would actually get work with the team. There's a time to not work with the team, and by that I mean flanking, and there's a time to work with the team and just assisting them. Yeah. Essentially your passivity was because you were so far disjointed from your team. So far disjointed from the team. And that's why, like, people will say, oh, you're passive, yada yada, action or position or logistics, your positioning is bad. Actually, it's your information. You need to know when your team is attacking, when they're not attacking, and what they're generally doing, and how you can assist them from where you're at. So if you're on a flank, you have to attack with them, even though you're on a flank. And then sometimes, if you have to attack, I don't want to say against them, just, you know, with and against, but essentially allow them to attack first, and to force the enemy's hand to defend a specific way, which allows you to flank. And this is more about timing, and this is more advanced stuff. This isn't something a 1600 person has to worry about. But just keep it in the back of your head. Yeah, that's... That... Oh, man. It's so hard to work on that. I really want to do a thing on timing, and this is the hardest concept to grasp. So I just want to tell you of it. Don't worry about it too much. Just timing is so difficult. Grandmasters fuck it up. Top 500 people fuck it up. Timing is the most difficult thing to grasp in life. Overwatch included. I can't really talk more about that because we can talk about it, but like we can't. I can't teach it. Yeah. So what would I tell you to work on? The easy stuff is to use your trap more. The other easy-ish stuff is knowing where your team is at and what they're doing and how to assist it. Because what I just said was a mouthful. That's a lot to take in. The easiest way is to work with your team directly. Like, sit with them and move with them. The second way is to flank as they are attacking in at the same exact time. Now you have to work on your timing at that point. And then stagger your timing, knowing when if you attack before this attack or after this attack is also pretty advanced. But the easiest way to do this is just say, fuck it. I'm going with my team at the same time. Yeah. Because I think, you know what I think? Maybe, and this may be assuming a lot, maybe you're thinking a flank is like this. Like on Hanamura point 1. When in fact, you can push with your team and then flank like this. It's a lot quicker. Also, it's a lot harder for the enemy to see, even though you're hidden this entire time. They're going to be like Junkrats in front of us, and then you hit him from the side. And they'll be like, whoa, what? He's on the side of us. And then this pushes, like they look this way, and that allows your team to push in. Yeah, don't think a flank is this big, long, windy route. It's actually, flanking is just to the side of. Mango, the guy's already banned. Don't worry about it. How do you send in reviews? Oh, That's the website. Oh. Interesting. One of my mods will have to fix the command, but after I get through my current queue of reviews, I'll reopen the channel and we'll do it all over again. But yeah, this is, I said a lot. Jesus Christ, there's so much on the screen right now. Oh, nothing on the screen. Yeah. Push with your team, work with them. From there, understand how you to disconnect from them. It's gonna take time. You're 1600, don't worry about it. Like, you're for 16, honestly, for 1600, you're doing fine. Like, check plus, my friend. Check plus for being 1600. But you're in my channel and you're asking for my help, which means I want you to do better. And I don't want you doing better like 3K better. I'm talking better like, I talk to you like a 4500 person. This is what I want from all my viewers. But I think you're doing well. Just push with your team, and from there, you can figure out other stuff. Next one! Sorry, guys, I gotta move quick.
You're lagging me out. What are you doing?
Oh my god, the whispering.